Hey everyone, it's your very favorite history teacher, Let Me See a Transcript. And the reason why I'm calling and talking to you today is because I am very concerned. There is a doctor by the name of Dr. Stella Emmanuel, who unfortunately is from my hometown, Houston, Texas. And she's a doctor here. And she proclaimed with another group of frontline doctors for defense, went to Washington, D.C., and basically said, and I quote, that the hydroxychloroquine will be a best solution to treating patients with COVID. Then, on top of that, she started spouting out other things like diseases caused by demons, having sex brings on the devil or a demon, same-sex marriage is an abomination. Oh, by the way, she's also a minister, so that's why I just did that as well. But that is very controversial because that drug has not really helped a lot of people who have COVID. And they even said, the group that was with even said that the masks that they wear are not very protective against COVID. Even though the CDC and other healthcare officials like Dr. Fauci and Dr. Birx have said wearing a mask, washing your hands, social distancing is best for defeating, not spreading the COVID 19 or coronavirus. And I'm just thinking to myself, Dr. Stella May. And by the way, I did a little bit more research on her. She got sued for malpractice in Louisiana. And she works at I believe it's called the Reebok. Let me get this right. I don't want anyone to go to this hospital um, where she works. Um, Re- Rehoboth Medical Center in Houston, Texas. So if you go there, if you're a patient in Houston, Texas, and you go to the Rehoboth Medical Center, please do not go there if you can go somewhere else. And if you can't go anywhere else, make sure you are not seen by Dr. Stella Emmanuel, especially if you got COVID-19. And whoever is in charge of the hospital, the director of medicine, whatever, y'all need to get her out of there. There are too many people who are dying from COVID-19, who are suffering from COVID-19, for her and these group of individuals that she's with come in there with this foolishness. People are dying. She already has a malpractice from Louisiana, which, by the way, has the greatest number of COVID cases, the nearest state outside of Texas. Harris County, Houston, Texas, has the number one COVID patient. She says she has treated, according to the article, she has treated 350 people with that drug, which they say is not very, very effective. It's an anti-malarial drug. It's to treat malaria. You understand what I'm saying? These are people's lives. I understand she's a minister, maybe she thinks she's going to heal people or whatever, but, in the Bible, what did the Lord do when he sent a plague? What did people do? They stayed inside their house. They stayed away from other people who were sick until the plague went away. They did not keep exposing themselves to it. I don't remember them going to the temple and trying to get healed. Just, I don't know. Those of you do Bible studies and remember that stuff. Y'all tell me what's going on. And I will post the link to the article in the description because I just feel like this is hurting people's. There are so many people that in my family or friends of friends, distant relatives, people into high school with, college, former students who are being affected by this disease. And you are up there spotting this stuff. And guess what? Why most people would not even know who this woman was if President Donald J. Trump didn't retweet it and saying that what she said was very impressive. This is the same man who's disregarding Dr. Fauci, who is the director and the president of the National Infectious Diseases Institute. That's his whole job, is to study infectious diseases. And then, Lord, I don't know why. Jesus, why? Why, Lord? And then Donald Trump Jr. decided to retweet it too, and then espoused some more crazy stuff about, what can combat COVID-19. And Twitter ended up taking away some of his privileges. It was so bad. False things about how to treat COVID-19. I'm thinking, like, why are the people with most of the money to combat this disease and have better healthcare and better doctors telling everybody else crazy stuff? Do you want your supporters to die? Because it seems like they're the only ones listening to y'all. Black people, Hispanic people, we also need to stay home too. Wear a mask. We don't all have to go to the funeral. Cremation. Space apart. Wear a mask. We can stay home and be saved. You don't need to go to church. You can read your Bible for yourself. Okay? All right? Stop going in large places. And by the way, COVID-19 is not a hoax. Some of y'all still believing it's a hoax. And some of y'all think, oh, it's man-made. It came out here on purpose. If it came out here on purpose, how come it didn't start here? Other countries are doing a better response. Maybe that's, I think, maybe could be planned. The response. But since the disease is here, what are we going to do about it? How are we going to keep ourselves safe? Please pay attention to your county and city warnings. Do not listen to Dr. Emmanuel, Stella Emmanuel. If you've been treated by her, please get another doctor. If you go to the Rehoboth Medical Center, stop going, ask to see the supervisor, ask for another doctor. And I hope whoever sued her for malpractice in Louisiana, I hope they win their case. This is your very favorite teacher. Let me see your transcript. Please be safe out there. Wear a mask, social distance, stay home if you can. Wash your hands. God bless to all, and the Lord keep safe all the essential workers, nurses, and doctors on the front lines who are doing what they're supposed to do to help people who are suffering from this disease. And Lord, please heal the ones who are suffering and their family members. Talk to y'all later. Bye.